Hello and welcome. This is Custom Art, and today I'm going to make a evergreen base, and it's going to be the cream and gold and some emerald green to it. So I'm going to get started fluffing this out, and this is a 24-inch base from Michaels. It is the two rings. Today I am doing a little bit different. I am not going to cut the mesh. I am going to loop it. It kind of feels like something's getting caught on here. Let's see. Don't sound good. I don't want nothing to scratch your door. This is a custom order piece. It is a little different than what I usually do. Ooh, there is a pokey one on here. Let's see if I can either bend it down or clip it off, because if it's scratching my board, it's going to scratch your door. There we go. That's better.
It was pokey.
There we go. I can feel it catching on the table or on the mat. So now that it's fluffed, I have this cream and white fluff with gold. I'm just going to crunch it together here. This is going to make a border all the way around on the outside. So I'm going to find 2 pines and tie it in. Even though I'm tying it like that, I am going to grab a little zip tie and secure it to the base, one of the loops, the outer ring, just to make sure that it stays. And this one seems loose. Let's see here. Wrap it around there. All right. So then I'm going to do about, let's see. I'm going to do a 10-inch poof all the way around. Not adding a lot of mesh to this one, so I want to make sure that the poofs are facing the right way. I don't want the inside to be on the outside or like a little twisted or anything. So I'm pushing this edge down and then bringing the bottom one up. I'm not really measuring how far over I'm going. Just trying to keep it even. trying to squish the pine needles down to help it hold it up more. I don't really want it to fall to the back. So the wreath that she showed me just had this one ring. But I don't know, I might add a second ring of mesh because it is a very pretty mesh. Guess we'll see how far the mesh goes. This was a new roll, but I'm not sure if it's the new kind that is a full roll, because some of the rolls now are half. There we came to the end. So there is the end. And I kind of want to add a second roll. So I'm going to add a second roll. It's not on her original design, but I feel that it's going to need it. So I'm adding a second roll. I'm going to try and get it so that there is a space in between. I want definition between the mesh and the greens. And I'm gonna go with the overlap. I'm gonna, right where this part is, I'm gonna go over so it's not the same. And I think I'm gonna shorten the loops a little bit here. Because it is an inner circle, it's going to be shorter loops. Got 2 more loops here. Cut that off. 1 second. I'm gonna grab some stuff. So now we can add a few more things to it. Oh, this loop is a little bit poofy. Let's get that in. So this is what we're gonna go with. So for this loop's a little poofy here. Let's get that squished in a little bit or something here. Even it out. I don't want one that's too big and one's too small. There we go. So I pulled, she wants it in emerald green, and I've been using these two as her main colors. And then I'm going to add a cream and maybe this stripe. And I think I'm going to start with this. This is an expandable ribbon. It goes nice and wide, or you can leave it down. So let's get rid of the mesh out of the way. And then get the bow maker out. So this end here, I'm going to cut at an angle. And the bow is going to be at the bottom, so I don't need it too long. And I'm only doing 2 loops of this. And I want it to stick out. It's going to be a 12-inch bow, I think. Let's see, 12-inch. Yeah, about 12-inch. So I'm going to make this one a little bit longer, and I'm going to do it at 7. Ooh. And then, let's see, do I want that in there? I think yeah. I think I'll add a nice contrast because it has the white in it, like the white mesh. So these I'm going to do at 6 inches. I'm going to do the same as the other one, go straight up. So this one I'm going to do 4 loops. There isn't a lot of the green in this wreath, so I want to bring it out a little bit more in the bowl. Because I don't want it just to be cream and gold. So now let's get a little bit of this one, and this one I'm bringing in. And I actually want that over the green. So the last one, it will be the shiny one, glittery. Maybe it'll help if I move this, then you can see better. So this is the last color for this. And I'm making them, the first two loops are going to be the same size as the cream. And then I want to do two loops that are about an inch shorter, because then that'll be the center loop. Oh, I love that already. So I'm going to get a zip tie, a pipe cleaner, so I'm putting the pipe cleaner down and I'm going to zip tie around and try and keep the stack as it is. Around to the bottom here. Keep it in the middle and pull tight. When you're pulling, you want it to flatten like a sandwich. You don't want it to squish it over. Done with the bow maker. Get this on. So I'm going to try and get it to go on the top here. In the middle and the top ring. There we go. So I'm going to twist it really well. Clip it about half. And then I'm going to stick this back up into it. There. So now I'm going to open up this expandable ribbon. And if you check out my Etsy shop, I don't have any gold, this in gold left, but I think I have a green in there. And I have in 2.5, I have brown and some burgundies. It's really interesting how it just fluffs out like that and gives you that nice sparkly color. Alright, so I'm going to just get this a little bit fanned out. I'm not going to fluff it too much because after putting all the stuff in here, it might flatten again anyways. Alright. You belong in the middle. Go on. Alright, so that is where we are at. So now I have some of these little guys that'll be going in there. That one's a little long. This one looks a little bit long, so I'm going to trim in here a little bit. Actually, put that one there. I have 3 of these. Look this way. I'll put it down there. There's the top. And then I also have some of these little picks. A little package and a little drum because it's got the emerald that she wants. I'm gonna fan these out a little bit. And I do have one more. So we're gonna put 4, I think, in this one. All right, 4 of them. Move this one over a little more. Put that up in there. And then I have some little white pine cones I want to get in here to go for the white. And I'm just placing these for now to get a feel of how much I want to put in here because I need a little bit more ribbon that's draped in. These are from Joann's. And I believe these are from Joann's as well. This is the last one, which will go probably in here. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna push that mesh down a little bit. Give it a little more green to it. All right, so let's see here. Let's start by getting these pine cones in here. I'm gonna cut them off a little bit. So I am gonna glue them in, but I'm gonna also wrap a pine needle around it. A little extra security. And these are so light they can just be pipe cleanered on. Make sure this can go around. So now for these little bundles, clipping it off here. So I want to get that in there, shoved in really good. I'm also using the pine needles because these are a little bit heavier. Let's just squish it in and get it all out. There. There's one. So I'm kind of placing it where I want it. The glue is on the pine needles and I'm going to wrap it. Wrap it to hold it. When you're done, if you feel like it needs more security, you can always come back with a zip tie in there. It's a little bit stuck in. And do that pine needle as a double. So let's get this down. So I'm gonna have to dig to put the pine needle around it. There we go. I know you can't see this part, but I am twisting it around. So there. I stuck my finger in the glue. I'll see this one a little bit, so I'm gonna get another pine needle and wrap it because I don't want to see too much of the stem. There. So now this little guy's gotta go on. So I'm twisting it on, but onto a piece of pine needle, but I'm also twisting the pine needle down. There. So far, this is where we are at. So now I think I'm gonna add, I have these little gold balls that I want to get in here yet. And I am just going to glue them in onto pine needles. don't need that anyways, really. It's got a lot of glue on it, but it just means it will stick. And right here I see a little bit of a stem, so I'm gonna glue a ball over that as well. I gotta dig a little bit here. Sorry for the noise. Take some of these out. Lift that up. And later I'll have to take a hairdryer to this just to make sure that there's no strings. Seems like this side of the glue pot always gets warmer faster than the other side. Big one in there too. Want that big one in there? Yep, I do. Can see from this side that we need one right in here. So I'm trying to make sure that both sides are filled in. I want to evenly put the gold around, evenly as possible, I should say. Up, get one under there. All right, let's see here. Need a few more in here yet. These colors colors are looking beautiful together. I can't wait to see when she's got it up with all the lights on. Oops. Oh, that'll be fine. So she has, I made this is her tree topper, and there's streamers for it. It's going to be this wreath, another wreath, a swag, and some corner swags that are going to all go in her living room. Let's see. Now I want to put a couple, maybe a bigger one under the bowl, because I don't want it to be completely bare under the bowl. Do that to the other side as well. I feel like I'm gluing my fingers more than anything today. There. Oh my. Alright, so this is how far we are. So the last thing I want to do is get a few more, I think just a little bit of the green and the cream. Sorry about that, the mailman is here. Spot. I'm gonna grab 2 of these. Let's just do one at a time, I think. Oh. That's my little guy yelling at the dog. So I'm putting it right where the mesh is. And it's a bow and a loop. Do cream as well. I'm not sure how many I'm going to use of this yet. Here, I don't really want to get them to overlap. Twist. There. I think I am going to go every other on this, on the outside, and just a few on the inside. I wasn't going to add this much ribbon to it, but I like it, so I'm going to go with it. Get the glue off. my goodness, the glue. I have a love-hate relationship with glue. Oh, here we got a splice. Throw that away. One more here. I need to pick it up here a little bit. I have a live in a little bit, but we are almost done. There we go. Kind of easier to do it from the other side. So now I'm going to get the bow completely puffed out. And then we'll be done with this one. And puffing it out is like just getting those ribbon, a space in the ribbon so they're fluffy instead of flat. Shaping them. And I'm trying to get every color to be visible. So I'm separating them, kind of pushing them to where they need to be. So we have the green and then the cream and then green again. I wouldn't want the green on top of the green unless it's just like a monotone color of one. I'm shaping the tails a little bit so they have movement. Alrighty, so there it is. So that is a white, emerald, and gold tone evergreen wreath. Thank you very much for coming and viewing it. There is more that is up on my YouTube channel, or you can always catch some at my Facebook. It's this CustomArtWI. But have a great day. Thank you.